has taken an unconventional route for sharing his latest body of work, Bully. Instead of the traditional album drop, the renowned artist has released an early version of the project as a 45-minute music video available on Apple Music and YouTube. After winning the beef with Drake, Kendrick, Tyler, Future, Jay-Z, I'm sure I'm forgetting some people, on Your Soul he won those beefs. Ye has finally decided to lock in and drop Bully, except he didn't even drop it while it was finished. It's full of uncleared samples and AI slop right now, but he said he's probably going to work on it, kind of like The Life of Pablo after it dropped. Remember, the original version, from what I've heard, had like a lot of bugs in it, and it didn't even have the song Saint Pablo, and Kanye even made a reference to it on Saint Pablo. I also just realized that's not a fair comparison. This album is nothing like The Life of Pablo, not even close, but because I am a Kanye glazer and because it's not fully finished, we're not going to judge it too hard. I saw these articles saying it dropped on streaming, but it was only YouTube and Apple Music, so technically it's not clickbait, but I do not like Kanye enough in 2025 to like go on Apple Music to listen to his album. But as much as Kanye stands love to say we have to separate the art from the artist, which is definitely true, and you can get into that argument about how Kanye West, like the things he's rapping about is him as a person, so if that detracts from your like listening experience, I understand. But think about the biggest album in music right now, it's probably Music by Playboi Carti, but Kanye West is still kind of, he didn't steal Carti's hype or anything, and his remarks were definitely not like justified if it was marketing, but if it was marketing, it was good marketing. It was not a good move, and I'm probably digging myself into a hole right now. Ty Dolla $ign and Playboi Carti, who were actually some of Ye's closest friends, decided to not jump on this album. They were on it originally.
Fans will notice a significant alteration in the musical component of this release. Isn't that the only component? The streaming version contains 9 tracks rather than the initially planned 10, with collaboration Melrose featuring Carti and Ty omitted due to the tension between Ye and the two artists. I don't think Travis was on the album, but to think that Travis and Ye will never collaborate again is really, really sad, dude. Like, Travel Scotland said that Ye was like, he had Ye over Biden for president, and I don't know if he actually voted for Ye over Biden, but dude, that's so sad. Honestly, the only song I really like on here is Highs and Lows, Beauty and the Beast, but that might just be because of nostalgia. I really do genuinely like Highs and Lows, though. I really like this song with Peso Pluma, Last Breath, but dare I say these songs don't even touch anything from the Vultures era, dude. Okay, maybe not anything, but like, you know what I mean, dude. Like, it's just so sad seeing one of the greatest artists of all time, nah bro, the greatest artist of all time besides Lil Uzi Vert, like, fall from grace like this. Like, Donda was only an album ago, one solo album ago, and it's crazy that he's fallen down. Like, even with his Ye production, you know how good his leaks are usually, and they're just so bad here, dude. Like, to me, I was gonna say Bully, if Bully's like MBDTF, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 2, then he might be able to get his respect back and then retire, but like, low-key, I think he should just call it quits now, maybe drop all his leaks, put all his leaks on Bully maybe, and like finish them, and then that's it. But dude, I low-key got emotional over this man. I almost cried when he like kept doing when he keeps getting canceled, because he's making it so hard on everybody, and I think it is time to admit that he is washed, bro. That does not mean you can go on Twitter like I've seen some people do and try to say that Carti's discography is better than Kanye's or The Weeknd's. Dude, get out of here with The Weeknd. Kanye will always have the best discography in music, but I think his run ended at Donda, and you know, it's really sad to say that, but I don't know, man. I hate being a Kanye fan. It's awesome. It's also not looking like this is gonna drop on Spotify, because this article says the vocal aspects of the album reveal a different story. Approximately half of the tracks, particularly those reliant on singing, were recorded using AI technology, a fact the rapper himself has publicly acknowledged in previous statements. The founder of Good Music, why won't they just call him Kanye, indicated that the official release of Bully was slated for June 15th, coinciding with his daughter's birthday. Nonetheless, uncertainty looms over the timeline, especially following Ye's recent remarks saying he was going to boycott streaming services. So yeah, this isn't looking good if you use Spotify like me, but honestly, in my 11 years of being alive, I've never like been this not excited for a Kanye album. I've never wanted him to keep it more. He better keep Donda 3, and he better keep Vultures 3, and with all that being said, Lil Uzi Vert forever. Okay, bye.
Do with us, and the last thing I wanna see is mama's new nigga. You old Spice wearing, short chain wearing, dress shoes and jacket.